Okay, hello. This is, Cursed Cat Alistair, or you can call me Cursed Cat Aether. Anyways, I'd like to talk about my little Just Shapes and Beats AU, called Just Shapes and Blood. Anyways, um, I would like to talk about the Corrupteds before we move on to any more, which will be, in future videos, actually. So, yeah, part one, I guess. Anyways, starting off with one of my personal favorites, lycanthropy. Um, he's more of a trickster. Um, I would imagine him just like having various bombs at times because of the various uh previous uh, flower encounters with them like almost exploding like bombs. Uh, I just finished the game, and I just thought that would be cool. Anyways, anyways, I'm pretty sure I should just say what I have in mind for his personality. Lycanthropy is a total goober. He's just like he's silly. He's just silly like that. Anyways, I'm just not sure what else to do. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be a comic too. By the way, so you're probably gonna get more lycanthropy content as it continues. If I decide to actually post it, that is. Um, we only have the few parts of the thing done. Anyways, what was I talking about again? All right, lycanthropy. Anyways, um, he will have kind of like just a little moments where he contemplates joining the other side. But then again, that would ruin half the plot that I have. So that's either gonna be scrapped. I don't know. Place your thoughts in the comments. Anyways, now moving on. Cubetta. Basically, this universe is cubic. If you've watched the Pink Corruption, or if you've played the actual game, which is not canon, for the Pink Corruption, because the game itself is just its own thing. Pink Corruption is a separate AU. If you're thinking this is the same thing, okay. Anyways, a little bit of a context because people might get confused with the cube stuff. So basically, I don't know how to word this. Basically, there's like three types of cubes right now. The third being an upcoming character in the comic, which is Cubine. I'm not going to talk about her though, cause yeah. Anyways, Cubita is one of the commanders of the army that Blixer had during New Game. And Barracuda was the second, but we're gonna get to Barracuda in like a moment. I will give a bit of context for how the cubes work. Like, the cubes work in like their own type of thing, like where one's in control, or they could have separate bodies. But we didn't really get to that part yet in the storyline. So yay! Anyways, if you have any thoughts for Cubita showing up sometime in the comic, then I would really like criticism by now. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's all for Cubita. Now, Barracuda. Anyways, he's a serpent now. He's a snake. I borrowed that idea from someone that I saw on DeviantArt, and I also kind of just came up with that being like kind of funny due to his snake attack in the boss fight. Trust me, it was funny. Anyways, who said that? Um. sorry, my microphone turned off for a second. Anyways, I do have a few thoughts for how I'm gonna interpretate Blixer in this, though. Actually, let me cover Barracuda first. Barracuda is just like the more serious one. He's the more stoic one. He's more serious. I'm gonna cry if I can't pronounce anything right. But if you have any more suggestions for Barracuda, please give me them. Feed me your thoughts. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Anyways, now on to the last one, which I really had a lot of thought into. Blixer. He's gonna be kind of like one of the main characters, as per usual, for almost every fucking comic I see. It's always Blixer being one of the main ones. Have it be someone else like Lycanthropy or something. Let my baby be one of the characters. Who said that? Anyways. Blixer is, just Blixer. This universe's Blixer is very depressed. Who said that? Anyways, main thought for him was that, he could be just, like, the, like, second most important character next to, one of my other characters that I had in mind, Daboom. And, just, like, yeah. But I will say for Blixer, he was kind of like the favorite child or something, like, for the past. I don't have any past things for, like, any other character, so Blixer's just, like, the only one for now, other than Daboom. Anyways, speaking of Daboom, I am going to just, like, give you a little, thing about her. Daboom, she doesn't know shit about love. She doesn't know what anything about anything is, unless, like, giving context. Like, for example, Barracuda, if he would, like, just give her context, due to him claiming her to be slightly stupid. Anyways, but other than that, Daboom's actually kind of dangerous. Yeah, she's like the main antagonist or something, even though she claims to just be having fun. Like, I got that idea from, Kane, recently, for episode 7. Anyways, and I will give a few bits of, their dynamic for, the Pink Squad. Anyways, Blixer and Lycanthropy, they're best friends. Cubita and Lycanthropy, Cubita actually despises Lycanthropy, even though Lycanthropy is, like, one of the favorite minions, besides Cubita. Anyways, Barracuda and Lycanthropy, they're actually friends. Now Blixer and Cubita, Blixer respects Cubita, but Cubita respects Blixer the most because Cubita is just, like, trying to do his best to just make Blixer happy. You thought Cubita was a female, didn't you? Anyways, Lycanthropy and Cubita, you already know their relationship. They're enemies. And Barracuda and Cubita, they are actually kind of like just foster siblings. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good interpretation, isn't it? Anyways, who said that? Anyways. Barracuda and Cubita, you already know their relationship. Same thing with Lycanthropy and Barracuda. As for Barracuda and Blixer, again, favors Barracuda. as for Blixer and everyone else like respects Blixer, but he just wants them to just like be normal friends now that like the new fresh era is over, and like that everything's just. How many times is my microphone gonna keep shutting off? You know what? Hold on. Forget it. Anyways, what was I talking about again? Right. Anyways, Blixer just wants like normal friends ever since the new fresh era was over, and with them still treating him like he's the boss, like he's just done with it. He's done. He's just bored of being the boss, which is why like Cube is in control now, even though Cube is like being flanked with Cubetta. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's all I gotta say, actually. Because, like, this has gone on for long enough. It is, like, past my normal, like, yapping stuff, I guess. It's probably the most I've ever yapped. So, you know what that means. Final artwork reveal, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, the original recording for, like, the main video was, like, 60 minutes, pal. Do you not understand? Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I hope your day is fantastic, and here is some very scrumptious art. Honestly, I'm also trying to improve my art skills, so, give me your criticism! Ooh.